Alright, extract the gauze. Okay, now we are still in Egypt. Okay, this is weird. I never thought we would be here too. Because based on what I remember on the let's say original cartoons, Egypt was with allies with the Gauls. Because Cleopatra actually hired the Gauls, or more like hired, get a fix, to give the Egyptians a hand to build the best buildings, just let's say give Caesar the finger. So to see Egyptians fighting here doesn't make sense unless they're in allies with Caesar himself. Which actually, just to let you know, makes sense. Well, you see, this is a time where Egypt is actually being divided into various sections and none of them get along. When I say they don't get along, I mean they're in the mood of killing each other. Now, why do I say that in a very strange mood? Because now, if I can recall, Cleopatra was not in, let's say, good terms with her husband, which is technically her younger brother. And since they are not in good mood, they are gonna kill each other sooner or later, and this is actually known by everyone at that time. Now, for this as the case of Cleopatra's problem, Caesar just came in and actually supported Cleopatra on taking down her younger brother, who I can't say is a spoiled brat. It was being described that in historical books. But on the other hand, this is only way to make people hate a character which without actually has anything to do with the things that he was doing. Don't forget, he is just a kid. He was just a kid. And with that as the case, it's very hard to say that every decision he made was not actually supervised by any adults. His case actually was supervised by certain adults and they gave him the ideas. If you're gonna let's say put the blame, I say put the blame on the specific advisors that told him what to do. Like killing, who was that? I think Pompey, right? Yeah, he killed Pompey. But that was under the influence of his advisors, or let's say his mentors, saying that it would be a good idea to get Caesar's favor. After all, a young kid, he has no idea what he was doing, but adults, they have a lot of idea what they were doing, so I just put the blame on them. On the other hand, all these advisors did not, let's say, receive the good end of the stick. I mean, they got stake one way or another, and I don't really feel pity for them. I do feel pity for a kid, and Cleopatra, she's kind of a bitch sometimes. I mean, if she's pretty or not, I have no idea. She did bewitch Mark Antony. Oh my god. One more time. Okay, that's it. As I mentioned, she did bewitch Mark Antony and Caesar to play on her favor. But on the other hand, that was the only thing she could do. Just remember, Egypt does not have the best army, but have the best economy. And with that in mind, actually it puts her in a very bad position. I'm not joking on this matter, because if you don't have good army to defend your wealth, you got screwed. And by the way, where the hell am I? And I'm in the fucking pyramid. Oh bloody hell, I'm in the pyramid now. Am I? Okay, and I just need to get out of this place. Actually, they were stuck in the pyramid once and they were not able to get out. Okay, right, one more punch. Oh man, oh shit. Man, I was talking about ancient Egyptian history that let's say lost track of what the heck am I doing. Alright, let's start all this again and let's try not to get ourselves killed. Actually with pointy sharpy things. And apes. Yeah, ASP apes. I does not mean the monkey apes, but the snake. This is a very poisonous snake. Actually, it was a snake that saved Cleopatra by killing her. Yes, I did mention save Cleopatra by killing her. But you see, Caesar's younger son Octavian actually had feud with Mark Antony, and Cleopatra sided with Antony. Then a fight. She was defeated and was supposed to be humiliated in Rome public. So she used a snake, which it apps, committed suicide, and this is how her snake saved her by killing her. Yeah, honor is kind of important thing, but on the other hand, just think about it. The lady is going to be humiliated in front of public as she's been dragged around to walk with naked, based on what I say, naked. With that in mind, do you really blame her for, let's say, killing herself? I don't just say so, because just let you know, based on what rumors say, after the public humiliation, she was supposed to be killed. Yeah, that same thing you see in Game of Thrones when Cersei's walking around with a nun yelling shame at her back. Although there will be no one yelling shame at Cleopatra's back. I mean, This is a Catholic thing, not Roman thing, although Catholic and Romans are similar in one way or another, but that's a whole different story. So yeah, it's kind of sad for her to go that way. Although I do admit she probably had, what the hell, these bricks are scary. I mean, it does shake the place, and is that falling bricks following me, damn it? Oh my god, last life again. Come on, I don't want to die here, please, hold on, checkpoint. Whew. That was painful. Alright, you again, Ali, oh come on. Can I have other bosses? I mean, the guy with walking stick, your boss. Okay, I admit, I have no idea who the other Vikings are. Oh yeah, and your Captain Viking keeps a younger son who still needs to learn to shave. Ah, okay. Okay, where the hell am I this time? I didn't notice where the hell this is. Is this England? No. I think this is Rome again, right? Oh, Greece. Those are Roman legionaries. Legionaries, what the hell? I don't know what I'm talking about. And oh my god, will the eagle standard stop bouncing around? It's annoying. And why do I need to punch butterflies? I don't get it. On the other hand, it's a cheer scheme, what the hell? Okay, let's get to space. Oh, I got plugged in. Thankfully, I jumped into, let's say, the bonus area. Alright, let's carry out the bonus powers, which is gonna benefit me. And as mentioned, I only had the last life. I need to be careful on this one. And just let you know, despite of all the violence in this comic, the punching, the blasting and everything, actually based on what I recall, nobody really gets killed. I mean, if they had been defeated in battle, they are just say pass out on the ground with whirlwind to their heads, spinning like crazy. I mean, yeah, that's what happens to Romans in the camp every day. So partly this is kind of a good comedy. Yeah, it is a good comedy with a lot of soldiers fighting around, no one gets killed. And they rather use punches than weapons, which is kind of hilarious one way or another. Alright, I have finished this area. So let's see, where the hell will I be going? Hell, debate. I am in Rome, and where the hell is this? Why am I on a roller coaster ride? I mean, roller coaster sled thingy or whatever that thing is. Never mind, okay, let's take care of this legendary with one punch. Yeah, my punch is kind of short, not helping. Okay, taking this out. Alright, take this power pops. Alright, take this, that's it. Okay, secret level again. Man, this game got lots of secret level for no good reason. I'm getting tired of this anyway. Alright, punch this, get this, get that. I think I need to jump over that. I mean the sled's gone, right? Okay. Do this myself. Oh, there's the sled. Here we go, continue, bring me up. Oh, shit. Never mind, I still got 3 lives. One punch again. Alright, just come. Oh, another legendary with his spear. Okay, trigger the sled. Move with the sled. Jump on the sled. Oh, good lord. Oh. Another special level again. Get all the power-ups. Yeah, why not? Okay, get some beer. Actually, this beer potion actually doesn't make me more super powerful. Yeah, I very doubt I was ever going to invincible mode in this game. And yeah, I mentioned again, without Obelix and the others, this game seems to be, let's say, broken, let's say, partly incomplete. And if you ask me, is this bouncing, let's say, seesaw over here ever appears in the comic, I dare to say no. Never appears before. And just put it this way, if we do run into Caesar at the end of the game, I will give them some credit. At least that's what you should give me, right? I don't think this is asking for too much. I mean, this is not asking for too much, okay? So just put it this way. Oh, man, really? This is how you want to do this? Oh god, how am I gonna get over the punch, buddy? One last time, then I'm dead. So I need to be careful on this one. Am I inside Caesar's chateau? Yeah, chateau means it's a Barcelona villa. Those seems to be the way, right? Get more points, get the beer. Alright, back here with one last life. I actually thought that was the last life. Okay, this me. I'm gonna go near and alright, punch him. That's okay. Super mode. Just walk this please, punch him. Leap on that, leap on this. Move to here, and oh god. Oh damn it. One jump here. That's it. Got it. Move up. Wait for your turn. Oh, another, let's say, secret level. I mean, we have secret cow levels here and there. Alright, one extra life, why not? Okay, I'm lowering the standard a bit. If I do get to see other characters, not necessarily Caesar, I will be, let's say, give this game at least a passable rate. Which I don't think I will not be seeing that. I mean, we have finished the level, right? Oh, finally, Obelix! Okay, you guys got a passable rate. Why is Obelix trapped inside a... As I did mention, he's a Superman. He can punch through all of this with no problem. Tell me he's hungry, lovesick? Yeah, he had lovesick problem once. What? Yeah, I'm going crazy. This is all those minor gladiator characters in the... Oh god. Yeah, even... I think I put the bar so low that I actually cheated to get their win. Okay, I find Obelix. Obelix, come on, let's go. Alright, that completes the game. The quest is completed. And I had no idea the dog with us. Yeah, and Carl Phonics is singing on the table. I thought he was not allowed to sing. Yeah, and why is Obelix still clapping? Yeah, no credit for you, Obelix, you're not helping us. Okay, so that is Asterix and the Gal. And I did this game just to, let's say, commemorate the author who has just passed on away. Thanks to Wuhan Flu. And screw you Tedros, screw you WHO, I don't give a cat damn of what you say. You are a freaking nigger and deserve a slap on the face and a stab in the butt. So is your mud solid friend and that Putin that gave the people the wrong idea that the flu cannot transmit it on, let's say, people who have no symptoms. Screw you, bitch. Man, just to listen that you guys have done a lot of effort for the coronavirus makes me sick. And with these authors gone, it's another reason for me to hate world great organizations who don't know what the hell they are doing. Well, see you guys then. We'll be doing other games, and that'll be all. Bye then.